Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Comedy Castle podcast. I'm your host, Joel Fragmenti, going to tell you what's going on this week at Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle. Now, it's a little unusual that we're putting this show out on the day that we're putting it out, which is Thursday. We're starting this week with, we had open mic last night. Great time. Pete Holmes starts this week tonight, Thursday, March 12th through Saturday the 14th. All 5 of those Pete Holmes shows are sold out, so we didn't have Pete on the show this week. That didn't work out, but Pete is going to be there, and it's an honor to have him because he's awesome. But no Pete Holmes on this show, and but we are today going to give you a little treat with next week on Thursday. We've got a special one-night performance from Detroit's own Michael McDaniel. Michael's a guy I know for a long time, and he's great. And I'm really excited to talk to him on the show. We had a super fun interview. I laughed the whole time, and that's always amazing. That show that we're promoting for Michael is a week from as I'm talking to you right now, but that's Thursday, March 19th at 7:30 p.m. So if you want to come see Michael, who's has an improv background, does a lot of impressions, you'll hear some of them on this show, and he's got a great attitude, and he's super fun to listen to. Tam White is the feature that night for Michael. And Connor Burkeen, who I saw last night on open mic, is going to be your MC. So Connor, former student of mine. So great that he's getting booked at the big club there, Comedy Castle on Thursday night. So, yeah, that's what's going on this week. A little unusual. Lori Kilmartin is our weekend headliner next week. And we're hoping to have Lori on the show with the fresh interview or maybe an archived interview with Lori because I talked to Lori a few years ago. And Lori, just a shout out to her in case you weren't going to watch, and this is some reason, Lori helping write the Oscars for Conan O'Brien and working with Conan, and she does a lot of stuff with Conan, and Lori is working on that. That's Sunday night, and then we'll get Lori the following weekend at our club on Friday and Saturday. But Thursday night next week, the 19th, is Michael McDaniel. Fun interview here. You'll hear some of those impressions. We'll also hear how he got started in stand-up comedy, which was interesting. Again, you say the naivety of youth or whatever. It's definitely a thing, and it happens for him. We also, I didn't realize that Michael and I had been in the same comedy festival 16 years ago. So we'll talk about that. What else do we got here? You'll hear some of the impressions, what makes some of these people funny, and why some people who you weren't think are funny in an impression are actually really funny. And so I really enjoyed talking to Michael. A little treat for you. We don't normally promote the one-night shows, but hey, we had an opening this week without Pete Holmes, so let's fill it with Michael McDaniel. You got a week to get your tickets. I want to see everybody come out for Michael because this guy's awesome. He's super talented. You'll laugh the whole time. Nice guy, nothing, he even says in this interview, people get offended. I don't know how people get offended with Michael McDaniel. I think he's one of the best guys. Bring your mom, bring your grandma, bring the kids, if they're 18 and up, for Michael McDaniel. Let's listen to this interview right now. We'll close it out after this. Here's Michael. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on the other end of my line, it is a pleasure to talk to one of the most talented comedians on the Detroit scene, in my opinion. I'm not just saying this because you're on the phone with me, but Michael McDaniel, welcome to the Comedy Castle podcast.
Joe, thanks for having me, man. I'm honored to be a part of it.
Well, thank you, man. Well, it's great to have you back at the club.
Man, it's good to be back at the club, man.
Yeah.
That was my dream.
Yeah. Wow.
To start that was the first club I visited.
Oh, okay.
When I started comedy, well, even before, seeing all those people on the wall, man, and Jim Carrey, Lee, you can go on forever. Ellen DeGeneres, I don't know if you can even say her name anymore without getting canceled, but
Well, she'll probably you're getting booked before she will. So if that means anything,
never thought I'd hear that.
Well, honestly, like if you could sell tickets, we'll let anyone. There's not a lot.
That is so
if you can sell
funny,
tickets,
man.
It's like that Hitler guy. Come on, man, let's go. You gonna sell it out? All right. Yeah. Can we add a late show? All right, Hitler. There you go. I'm making a joke. We're not booking Hitler. That's a joke, but you know what I mean.
Trump's gonna start doing comedy soon, so
you know what? Yeah.
Let's get lined up. Let's get him in there. Never had a better comedian ever.
Well, let's be honest. If Hitler came back, he'd have a podcast before he'd do stand-up.
He would absolutely have a podcast. He would explain himself.
Exactly. And he'd be very popular, too. I get the feeling. He
would. It would be called Misunderstood.
Oh, good God. What a hellscape. As we do a podcast, by the way.
Yes,
we're not lost. Not lost on me, the irony there, but... but you got to do it, man. I mean, that's the media today, right? It's people
it is
making their own thing and figuring out what people like, and people don't always like what's mainstream, so they go to podcasts, and we're part of that too at the Comedy Castle. We put up some alternative views of things.
Hey, man, that is what comedy is in and of itself. Yeah. So that's a good thing. We need contrary views. We need to be challenged to think and laugh at the differences.
Yeah.
So,
but everyone can come see you. No one's offended at Michael McDaniel show.
Well, it depends on who you ask. You'd be surprised, Joe.
Really? What?
Oh man, Joe.
Okay,
Joe.
Give me an example. Now I need a story. Now I need to know who was offended and why and all of that.
Let me tell you something. Okay. I got booed at a church show one time.
Oh no.
Yeah, man. It just depends on who's in front of you. And it was funny. This is the funniest thing that ever happened to me. And I don't even know how I offended these people, but apparently I did. It was like the Twilight Zone. I was in Marina Del Rey, California. Okay. I got booked to do a private event. Yeah. Which by a young lady that I knew was her father's 50th birthday party or something like that.
Yeah.
But at any rate, you're watching all these people that's just talking and saying barely anything, and everybody's dying in this. It's like, oh my God, this is a killer room. I'm gonna have a great time up there. I go up there, Joe. Those people stared at me. When I say stared at me,
yeah. But
the vendors who were all the way in the back along the wall, they were laughing.
Yeah.
So it was like I was in a cult. It was like he was the leader. He's not our leader. It was so weird.
Yeah.
I could not wait to get out of there. They were outside on the phone talking about me. It was that bad. The guy was like, hey, man, you'll never believe this. This comedian from Detroit, he was hilarious, man. These people just staring at him. He's like, oh, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. They were apologizing to me. It was weird, Joe.
But do you think because you were like an outsider, that had something to do with it? Or was it just...
That may have had something to do with it. I don't know. But speaking of outsider, I know I offended my ex-wife quite a bit because notice the term ex-wife.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you tell people the truth, they hate you for it.
So the ex-wife is in the show, or she was, or it was some
coming soon.
Ah, fair enough.
No, it's not. We have children, so I won't say everything, but I may lose.
Yeah. Well, look, that's your life too, man. You got to tell your story.
I do, and
yeah,
it's something else, man. It is something else. So we would that's a book, that's a movie, not a set. So.
Is it a Netflix miniseries? Is it?
It is a Netflix miniseries.
It's not Dateline yet.
Rated MA. But without the nudity.
Yes. Wow.
Because that only happened for the kids. After that, she put it up.
Wow. She won't be there Thursday, or will she be there Thursday? If she's there Thursday, we're gonna sell out.
She will. I hope she will. I will act like I don't see her, just like she did in our marriage.
So if you come Thursday, Michael's ex-wife might be there. We're not guaranteeing anything, but
it'll be a good time either way.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. You're always great at the club, man. I mean, I remember you doing New Year's Eve for us and just, just a million shows and always funny, always, great reaction.
Oh man, it's an honor, man. Yeah. Thank you. It's good. It's good to be back. I consider that home. Mm-hmm. That's my favorite place. Mark is an amazing dude. Done so much for me. My big debut there was winning the Detroit International Comedy Festival.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Years ago. So that's what kind of got me in.
Yeah,
so that was a blessing.
Yeah, I was part of that.
I met Dave Morose. Yeah,
Dave Morose put that on. Yeah,
Dave Morose, love that man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, good times, brother.
Yeah, I remember that. I did a show at the Magic Bag for that, which nobody was at. I remember that. They did an early show, late show on like the Thursday night, and the early show was basically sold out. And of course, I was booked on the late show where there was 20 people. But
that late show is a monster.
Late show, yeah, and then but it was good. I think I did podcasting from that too, from the lobby of the castle.
Look at that! Look at that!
Full circle, man. Years and years ago.
Wow.
That must have been 2008 or something, right? 2010. 11?
Yeah, I want to say that was 2010.
2010.
That was 2010. Yep, that was my second year doing comedy.
Nice.
Yeah. No, I'm lying. That was my third year.
Third year, but still, for 3 years in, I mean, they brought people in from all over the country to do that thing.
Man, and I'm so ignorant. I had no idea. I never really. And I think that my naivete was a benefit to me.
Yeah.
Not knowing. It was like, oh, that's such and such and such. Oh, cool. Nice to meet him. Never heard of him.
Yeah.
But then everybody. So, it helped me a lot. I knew Dave Chappelle, Eddie Murphy, Frank Caliendo.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, is it Doe or Day? I'm sorry. The dude does all those amazing voices on point. That guy was incredible.
That's amazing, man. Well, tell us about the impressions, because people, it's so memorable. You do such great impressions, but where did that? I take it you were doing these before you were performing, or was this just a thing that you, as a kid, you liked impersonating people? How'd that start for you?
It's crazy. My first impression, this is a crazy story, and I don't even know if it's funny, but I'm going to tell it anyway. My dad, this lady would come by, and she had this baby. She would visit, and she had this baby, and the baby had a very distinct cry. And the baby would go, gee, gee. And one day, she came over without the baby. So I'm sitting there watching Wheel of Fortune with my mother. And the lady walked away, and as soon as she got far enough away, I just started going, ngee, ngee. And that lady turned around so fast and ran. And this is a grown lady. My dad he would give people nicknames based on how he felt they looked.
Okay.
Her nickname was Crow.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not a compliment for a lady to be a crow.
It's not. It's not. But that was my father, though. Like, he could say
he was
things
funny.
Like
he was
that.
funny too. Yeah.
My dad was way funnier than me. He could say these things and get away with it, and they would just accept it. Yeah, I'm Crow.
Yeah.
So, she came out. I would speak to her. I'm like, hi, Crow. My parents never corrected me. I'm certain that was not that lady's name, but that's how I grew up. So that was my first impression. My second impression was MCA from Beastie Boys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
And I was like 8, but I didn't know that was a skill. I was like, I like this voice. So I would just hit it. I don't even think I could do it now.
Yeah.
My name is MCA. I can't do it now. But as a kid, I could do it. And all the teenagers were like, man, he sounds just like him.
Yeah, nice.
Who knew? So that's how it started. That's my villain story on the impressions. So that's how it started. But other than that, man, Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
Doing Martin Lawrence's characters on Martin's show, that was like my favorite thing to do. I won talent shows in high school.
Did you?
I wrote a sketch featuring Jerome. I would walk down the hallway just being different characters from The Living Color, Mr. McAfee. The hall monitor thought I had special needs. And she was my cousin. And she was like, I thought something was really wrong with you. I did, because you would just be, I thought about that yesterday.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I like characters. I'm a character-driven guy.
Yeah.
People, I love people with distinct characteristics. And it's just like, I find them very amusing.
Yeah. Well, I love your Will Smith. I think that's awesome.
Oh, man. Thank you. Right?
Thank you.
Before or after the slap?
Well, Will, you're not as funny after the slap. Let's be honest. You got to do drama now.
That's true. That's true, right? But
Then you do Chris Rock too, or is that not part of it?
Man, I could try, man.
It's pretty good. I like it.
Thank you, man. He slapped me. I slapped his pockets.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. Chris Rock. Now, did you originally, when it came to performing, did you originally start with improv, or did you do stand up first?
I did. Honestly, I had no intention of being a stand-up comedian.
Okay.
I wanted to do sketch.
Yeah.
I was moved by the Chappelle Show.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live first. I always loved Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
But then the Chappelle Show really made me want to do sketch comedy.
Yeah.
So that was my intention. YouTube had just come out, and I was like, I want to do comedy, but I was like, I don't want to do stand-up. That's scary. But I ended up auditioning. At that point, the game was just get in, get famous, and then do whatever you need to do. Once you win, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That was my strategy.
Okay.
So I got an audition on MySpace for Bill Bellamy's "Who's Got Jokes." Was a TV on off-brand cable at the time. It was barely known. Yeah. So I went to Chicago, Jokes and Notes, to audition for that. 3-minute audition. Now, mind you, it's a room full of people that I've seen on TV. And I've never done stand-up. Joe, my crazy self, me and my friend Carl, came up. I literally leaving the Cheesecake Factory, so ghetto, leaving the Cheesecake Factory, going to the club, came up with what I was going to do in my head. And then that's what I did. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So it was all impressions. All impressions, story impressions, and it was about Chicago. Okay. So that shows you how great of a writer I was and how great the jokes were. It was completely gimmicky. Yeah. But I didn't get on the show, but I got a great response from the audience. Yeah. And that is my villain story. There you go. That's it. The origin. My origin story. McDaniel. But that's crazy to go. I mean, but it's like only a comedian who doesn't know what they're doing would even do that. That's my point. Yeah. Like if I knew what I was doing and what it really looked like, I would have never done it. So it's ignorance is bliss. Yeah. Literally. Yeah. Because if I told, it was funny because I was meeting people there and I was like, oh, I'm from Detroit too. They were looking at me like, man, who are you? Yeah. And I understand the culture of comedy, of course, now after nearly 20 years. But, at the time, it was just like, I'm glad I didn't know any of these people. I know them all now. Yeah. That's amazing. Yeah, that's quite a, I feel the same way sometimes where I'm like, I'm in a room with, with Tim Allen right now. And like, what happened? Yeah, how did this happen? Yeah, man. I'm at the Comedy Castle with Dave Attell. I'm on the road with Dave Coulier. Yeah. I'm like, what has my life become? Yeah. And how did this happen? Kevin Hart's in the audience at a show. There you go. We're in the green room together after my show. Yeah. And he's telling me how funny I was. Like, this is like, how does this happen? Right. Yeah. It's a wild ride to think about it. And then you just go, well, I just,
people say, "Oh my God, you did the," and it's like, well, yeah, but I did a million shows with people you never heard of in places that are not glamorous.
Exactly. I'm doing a bar mitzvah for 7 people next week.
And then even after you do, even do the big show, next week is a small show.
It's a very small show.
Yeah, until you've made it. But even but that's a lot of stuff that's out of you. I think because that's the thing that I've learned over time is that, hey, there's talented people at every level.
There is.
And even at the highest level, there's people that ain't that talented.
Man, I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
I was, but I understand that there's a talent to not being as talented, but still getting in those rooms.
Yeah.
And putting yourself in that position. That's another skill set.
Yeah. Yeah, and it takes time, and for some people it never happens, but you do your best, and you always bring it, man. Your shows are so fun, man.
Thank you, brother. I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely bringing a lot of new insight to my world, and I'm going to share that. A lot of stuff I've been working on, and I'm kind of pumped about that, just to see the responses I'll get at the castle. One, by far my favorite stage to stand on.
There you go. I feel like the last time I saw you is you were doing one of Tam White's improv shows.
Yeah, she did her hip hop class and improv class. I'm sorry, and she had me do some stand up. With that. That's cool.
Right.
Yeah, that's the last time I was there.
Yeah,
and that was fun.
And then you did. I remember you in one of Tam's shows. Didn't you do the? You did the. You did the thing with Heather. Yeah. You and Heather Sinau, and she's another master impressionist. Like she is so talented too.
Heather is a beast and a great. She's better than I am, for sure.
She's better than almost anybody. I mean, I don't care how famous you are. She's about as good as most of them. So
she goes completely into character, and that in and of itself is amazing. It's like people don't understand what it takes to come out of yourself. Like you can sound like somebody. That's one thing. Yeah. But can you say something that they would say that's funny? That's another thing.
Yeah.
And the third thing, can people forget, is you. Heather has the capacity to do that.
Yeah, and you did that too, though. There was the two of you up there, and it was amazing, man. It was so good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
People like that bring the best out of you.
Right,
so you can't fall on your face when you got a good partner like that to make it happen. So, yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun, man. So
yeah, you're killing it, man. It's so fun and watching you and infectious, and everyone has a great time.
And coming from you, brother, that means a lot. and I sincerely mean that. That's no sugarcoating it, brother. I mean, you've been one of the people that have been consistent, and I've seen you throughout my career. Yeah. I've always been amazed by your history.
Yeah. That could mean a lot of things, but okay.
Your rap history.
Well, the Insane Clown that comes up. That has come up on this show more than it should.
I'm trying to get away from it, but it keeps every time I think I'm out, they keep pulling me back. Hey man, that was such a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that was such a big deal. And to walk up and like, yeah, he was there. I'm like, what?
Yeah. People still get impressed by that. And it's like, it's just a thing I did. It's still a thing I do and I like it, but my thing now is teaching those comedy classes and working with the new comics. That's number one right now.
Man,
that's my focus.
Love that.
Yeah.
And I love that. Like, don't laugh, but I think I need to be in there.
Well,
I knew you'd do that, but no, man. Fundamentals.
Well, you are always welcome as a guest in the class. For one, is I'd let you come in and talk to the students about your career and being funny on stage. Because
I'd be honored.
That's the thing. I had TJ Miller drop by when he was in town, and that was amazing.
I love it.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, that is giving back, brother. That's how you get more.
Exactly.
Like That is the most important thing. If you don't have anything to give, you don't have anything.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's important, man. And I know they appreciate you, and I certainly do. It's inspiring.
Well, thank you, man. And always have fun at your shows. Now, so we did a couple impressions. I always love, one of my favorite things, and here's a guy that I don't think you'd even have an impression of. Like when I watch him, I would never think that this guy is a guy that you would make fun of and know. But
really?
Denzel Washington.
One of the most, I almost said impersonated. But you know what, Joe? I'm just going to say this. I don't know if you're listening. Are you listening?
I'm listening here, Denzel, yes.
Are we on the Comedy Castle podcast right now? Is that what we're doing?
We're doing it.
Joe, is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're promoting Michael.
Michael who? Huh?
Michael McDaniel. He's very funny.
Talking about Michael McDaniel? You talking about Michael
McDaniel's great.
Oh, you think he's funny? Huh? He's real funny. He's real funny.
He's good.
I bet.
He's good.
Michael McDaniel don't have nothing on me, Joe. So stupid. Why you make me do that?
Because it's funny. And then Denzel's a guy. I think why Denzel's funny, I think, to an audience, too, is that he's always, like, most of the roles are serious.
Yeah.
And yet when you pull out sort of the way he speaks and stuff, it's just funny. Because, again, he's not a guy that you think you can impersonate. But when you start doing it, you hear it and you get that. Yeah, it's
the nuances.
Yeah,
it's the nuances and his consistency throughout the characters he plays. Yeah. Like people like that he does that he does that. People just like amazed by those things.
Yeah, he's almost like the Black De Niro a little bit.
I would say
yeah.
Yep, with the facial expression and how
and just he gets that intensity in his voice,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
De Niro does the thing where he squinches his lips up and top lip touches his nose and wags back and forth with his hands.
Yeah, dude. So let's talk about then the show coming up. One night only. So this is the thing. You got to get all your fans to show up on that Thursday.
Oh, man, I'm working on it already. I've been promoting for a month.
Yeah.
I got a text the other day that said somebody was coming. I said, I had to ask, which show specifically? I had to ask. I'll be there. I'm like, all right, great. I need you there.
Yeah.
So, man, let's pack it out.
Because when you do the whole weekend, they can weasel out of it. Well, it's going to come Friday, and then it comes Saturday, and then Saturday rolls around, and they go, I can go late, and then they never show up. You got one shot to come see Michael.
One night only.
One night only.
Like Dream Girls.
But it's going to be a fun night. And we mentioned Tam White, and she's your feature that night.
Tam White is pulling up.
Yeah.
He's going to pop it off. We're going to have a good time.
Right.
And man, it's going to be a good time, man. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Always a good time in Royal Oak, brother.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm really, really looking forward to it. Of course, I'll be there. And I want people to come out and get to see Michael because, for a Detroit comedian to be so, like people see, people when they think of local people, they might go, they're not as good as some national person you've seen on TV. But I guarantee you, if you come out to this one,
oh, man,
you're going to see some great stuff.
I appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
So everybody, come on out. One night only with Michael McDaniel, Thursday, March 19th, 7:30 p.m. ComedyCastle.com has your tickets. So come on out. Do your thing.
Thank you, Joe.
Michael, always a pleasure, my friend.
Hey, man, you're the best, brother. Right. I appreciate it.
And I'll see you. I'll see you at the club next week, and then we'll talk about maybe getting you into comedy class, too.
Absolutely. Let's do it, brother.
Talk to those people. They need to know. You're somebody people should know.
Man, I'm honored.
And you got positive energy. That would be great for young comics to hear.
Man, they need it.
They do.
They need to see the value of themselves. My man.
Thanks, Michael. We'll talk.
Thank you,
we'll talk next week. Everybody, get out there to see Michael. Take care, Michael.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Michael. What a fun time that was, man. Talking to Michael McDaniel on a Thursday afternoon. We got a week to get those tickets, so come on out for Michael on that Thursday night, the 19th. It's going to be a great time. All right? Have we said enough? I think so. But want to encourage you all about the comedy classes at Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle. People ask me all the time. I brought it up in the interview. I've got a group currently that I'm working with, but I'm starting with the new group for the advanced comedy class on the 28th of April. So that's when you want to come out for that next one. Oh, no, that's the wrong date. It's April 18th. April 18th is the next section of the advanced comedy class. I get these dates are getting confusing. Oh my God. April 18th is the next advanced comedy class. Bill Bouchard, of course, the great Bill Bouchard, who helps book some of these guests here on this show. Talent coordinator for Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle and a great comedian. Has his beginner classes starting pretty much all the time. Mondays and Saturdays for his classes. My classes at 12:30 on Saturday for the advanced comedy class. But call the Comedy Castle at 248-542-9900 and you'll find out when the next beginner comedy class is, or if you want to sign up for my class on April the 18th, please do. But yeah, with that being said, let's get you out of here, guys. Enjoy your weekend. If you're coming to Pete Holmes, it's going to be a great time. If you didn't get tickets, we put these tickets on sale a long time ago for Pete Holmes, and I believe it got canceled twice due to Pete's schedule, and finally it's happening, so that's going to be great. But hey, man, Michael McDaniel next Thursday, Lori Kilmartin, and Friday and Saturday next week, going to be great times. Let's get you out of here. Thanks for listening, as always, to the Comedy Castle podcast. Come check out a show. You'll love it. ComedyCastle.com for those tickets. All right. Bye-bye.